In a quaint little village nestled at the foot of the mighty Sierras lived a young man named Ethan. He was an ordinary chap in many ways. But there was one thing that set Ethan apart from everyone else. It was his indomitable spirit and his knack for viewing life through the metaphor of a mountain. Ethan had spent most of his childhood staring at the enormous mountain range from his window. He often pondered about the mountain's majestic solitude, the deceptive tranquility that masked the harsh conditions at the summit, and the strength the mountain embodied. Over time, the mountains became Ethan's life metaphor. He believed that life was a mountain and every individual had their own peak to conquer. Years rolled on, and Ethan found himself in the throes of teenage, grappling with the typical challenges of adolescence. Struggling with academics, coping with social pressure, understanding his emotions, Ethan faced it all. Like a mountain climber in treacherous weather, he often felt overwhelmed. But it was during these times that Ethan would look out his window at the enduring mountains and remember, life was a mountain, and he had his own peak to conquer. During one particularly challenging phase, Ethan met Sarah. She was a new addition to the village, a city girl who had moved with her family to escape the urban chaos. Sarah found it hard to adapt to the tranquil, slow-paced life of the village. She was overwhelmed, much like Ethan, and found it hard to navigate her new life. Seeing her struggle, Ethan decided to share his mountain metaphor with Sarah. "You know, Sarah," he began, looking at the mighty Sierras, "I've always viewed life as a mountain." Sarah, intrigued, turned to look at him. He shared his life philosophy, explaining how each life was a mountain, and every challenge, every hardship was part of the journey to the peak. Just as mountain climbers battled harsh weather, high altitude, and exhaustion, people battled struggles in their lives. But in overcoming these obstacles, just like reaching the mountain peak, lay the thrill of victory, the satisfaction of achievement. Sarah took his words to heart and started to apply the mountain metaphor to her own life. She started viewing her struggles not as insurmountable obstacles but as challenges she needed to overcome in her journey up her metaphorical mountain. And with each passing day, Sarah grew stronger, more resilient, slowly adjusting to her new life. Word of Ethan's mountain metaphor began to spread through the village. More and more villagers started to apply the metaphor to their lives. They began to view their hardships as mere obstacles on their journey to their individual mountain peaks. The village, once a simple mountain community, transformed into a community of metaphorical mountain climbers. Each battling their own peaks, fostering resilience and determination. As years rolled by, Ethan and Sarah, once two overwhelmed teenagers, grew into strong, resilient adults. They became the embodiment of their own metaphor, a testament to the power of perspective in overcoming life's obstacles. Their story, the story of the metaphoric mountains, became an integral part of the village's lore, passed down from generation to generation. And so, my dear friend, as you navigate your own mountain, remember that every obstacle, every hardship is part of your journey to the peak. These challenges are not hindrances but stepping stones leading you to your summit. With each step, each hurdle crossed, you grow stronger, your perspective broadens, and you inch closer to your peak. Embrace your challenges, face them with determination, and always keep climbing. After all, scaling a mountain, much like overcoming life's challenges, fosters resilience, broadens perspectives, and brings you one step closer to your success. So, strap on your metaphorical climbing gear and start your ascent. Your mountain awaits, and your peak is just within reach. Life is a mountain, my friend, and you are a climber. Keep climbing, and never stop, for at the end of this climb awaits not just a peak, but a better, stronger, and more resilient version of you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Your support truly means the world. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content.